Good morning. Welcome. As we settle into the silence together today, I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Just settle into your chair, feeling supported by it, feeling your feet rooted on the floor, and just allowing any worries or tensions to just melt away as you tune into this present moment and tuning into that presence of the divine within you, remembering that that is your true nature. Opening up to a sense of infinite peace, love, and wisdom. And we have gratitude for the opportunity to take this time to dwell in this space together. As this sacred time in the silence comes to a close, we remain open, receptive, and thankful for this time together and for this community. May we carry forward into this day with a sense of peace and love and openness to everyone we encounter today and on into the week. May this sense of love and wisdom and peace guide all of our thoughts and actions, both toward ourselves and others. We give thanks for each other, for this community, and for everyone serving today. And so it is. Amen. Good morning. Welcome. It's so wonderful to see everybody here today. Friendly faces and new faces. It's a really special day for us as we welcome Angie. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. You will do amazing things with the choice each new day brings, and with every step you take. Bless the progress that you make. The reason you live is there in every gift you give. Love your life, love your dreams. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Oh, the places you will go and the people you will know. Don't worry when, where, or how. You don't need to know that now. You're on the right track. No need to look ahead or back. Just enjoy what this day brings. You will do amazing things. You don't have to work it out. Just stay in the here and now. Let your mind rest for a little while. Sometimes deepest answers come when we're out there having fun. So close your eyes, take a breath and smile. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. 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 Amazing. Amazing. You will do amazing things. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. It was beautiful, so beautiful. Well, this is such a joy and privilege to say, but welcome to Unity in Lynnwood. Oh my gosh. It's such a blessing to be here with all of you, and finally to be here and stepping into this. So welcome. And it's always a joy to be together, whether you're here in person, whether you're online. Thank you so much for being here with us today. So our lesson today is Faith is Foundation, and we're going to be looking at how the power of faith kind of sets us up to show up as our best selves. But first, let's start with prayer. So I'm going to invite you all just to get centered. If it's comfortable, put your feet on the floor, and let's take a breath in together and out. And we just release anything that's taking us away from this present moment. We open to what is ours to take in today. We open to the joy, the love, and the wisdom in this room as we allow ourselves to really be present to this incredible energy and life that is Unity in Lynnwood. We just take another deep breath in together and let it out as we sit here in gratitude for this time together. And so it is. All right, well, we're going to start with our mission for our church today, and our mission is beautiful and simple and sweet and right to the point: practical spirituality, welcoming community. Our mission is grounded in practical spirituality, which means that we don't just know these things, but we use them in our life. We practice using these spiritual ideas each day as we show up. And then welcoming community. If you are here for your first time or if you are returning, feel free to go into any circle because we are here to see you and to greet you today. All right, and we're going to go into our invocation and vision. Though imagined, I'm sorry, go ahead and say this with me. Though imagined and named variously, there is a singular and eternal ground of being from which all life emanates and into which all life retreats. We choose to call this ground of being God. By extension, we come to understand that we are spiritual in nature, human in expression, and limitless in potential. Together to remember such truths, to celebrate our unity, and to honor all life. So beautiful. I love that. Also, we're going to share a core value today. And our core value, we're going to start with E, which is embracing interfaith. So with embracing interfaith, we actively see and enthusiastically include truths from all great spiritual traditions. That means we're not stuck in one area, just believing in one thing. We are open. Let's explore. And it's an opportunity for us to explore together and to grow together. All right, so if you're visiting Unity in Lynnwood for the first time, or if you're returning after being away for a while, we're so happy to see you. And we have ambassadors each week who are available to support you, answer questions, and help you find your way. If you're comfortable, if you'd like to raise your hand so that we can see who you are if you're new or coming back. Wonderful, thank you. Wonderful. And our ambassadors, I'm sorry, I'm new, but who are our ambassadors today? Okay, so our ambassadors right here, thank you so much. I so appreciate you. All right, and online participants, we're also so grateful for everyone who signs on to watch us or signs on later to catch up. And we have 19 people watching online today. We have Ursula from Cocoa, Florida, Meredith from Mokilteo. I've been working on that. Deb's from South Jersey, Dale from Lake Stevens, Elaine and Deborah. And we just want to welcome you. Thank you so much. And if everyone wants to look at the camera, we're just going to say hello and welcome. Hello, everybody. We are so blessed to have you. You are such a blessing for us, and we're so happy that you joined us today. All right, and now we're going to have Amanda play our group song for us.
Yeah, so we'll have a chance here to sing along together. And so Cameron's going to put the words up on the screen. So I just invite you to sing along. I think we decided we're going to do the whole song, and then we'll morph into the meet and greet. So. You are sacred love, sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love, God, sacred love is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. You are blessed peace, blessed peace is all that you are. You are blessed peace, God, blessed peace is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. You are deepest joy, deepest joy is all that you are. You are deepest joy, God, deepest joy is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. You are sacred love, sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love, sacred love is all that you are. So now I just welcome you to stand up, and if you want to, and go ahead and start mingling and meeting and greeting each other.
Good morning, everybody. Gonna invite everyone to find their seat, get one last mingle in, walk them back to your seat, sit next to them. Okay. One more little call to walk back to your seat. I know you all can hear me in the back. Okay, last call. Time to sit down. Time to sit down. Come on, come on. I love it, guys. I love it, but we got to get moving, so. Welcome, everyone, to Unity in Lynnwood. My name is Aidan Doña, and I'll be your platform host today. Unity in Lynnwood is a welcoming spiritual community, ensuring everyone, regardless of age, race, religious belief, or cultural background, gender, sexual orientation, or family structure, feels right at home, right here, right now. We honor everyone at all stages of life and levels of ability through service and volunteering opportunities and inclusive programming, whether you're in person, online, or here on other times. This is your home, so welcome to Unity in Lynnwood. Today is Angie's first Sunday, so welcome, Angie. This week we also celebrate Martin Luther King Day, and today's daily word is peace, and that's what I'm going to be reading. As I affirm peace, I help create a peaceful world. I'm going to say that one more time if you would like to join me. As I affirm peace, I help create a peaceful world. Thank you. In 1964, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "It is not enough to say we must not wage war. It is necessary to love peace and sacrifice for it. We must concentrate not merely on the negative expulsion of war, but the positive affirmation of peace." Of course, I will work towards creating the kind of world I wish to see, investing my effort and energy in ending conflict, ending discrimination, and all other kinds of negativity. But I also put my energy into creating harmony, cooperation, love, and kindness, and all other positive outcomes. Today, I affirm that peace is dawning all over the world, blessing all the people with warm feelings of cooperation and togetherness. I affirm peace is here, even as I strive to create it. May the God of peace himself sanctify you entirely, and may your spirit and soul and body be kept sound. 1 Thessalonians 5:23. Welcome. Thank you.
There's a lot I could say about this song, but I don't want to cry because then I won't be able to sing. So I'll just say I learned this song in my Pilates class. It's been our warm-up song for a couple months, and I was like, ooh, I like the words of this. And I looked them up, and it's really like one big affirmative prayer. So just really, really uplifting. So it's called Confidence, which I think is a form of faith, just to part of the theme today. Okay. When there's no one on my shoulder, and the nights are getting colder, and I need someone to help me get through. There's a power deep inside me, I can feel it rise up in me, and I find the strength to carry on through. When the struggle feels impossible, I know that anything is possible. 'Cause I got confidence, my strength is permanent. 'Cause I am fearless, fearless, fearless. 'Cause I got confidence, my power's limitless. 'Cause I am fearless, fearless, fearless. 'Cause I got confidence.
getting longer, and I feel like I'm not stronger, and it's hard to say that I am enough. I find the strength to get back up, tell myself that I am loved, I am powerful, and I am enough. When the struggle feels impossible, I know that anything is possible. 'Cause I got confidence, my strength is permanent. 'Cause I am fearless, fearless, fearless. 'Cause I got confidence, my power is limitless. 'Cause I am fearless, fearless, fearless. 'Cause I got confidence. Ooh, 'cause I got confidence. Ooh, I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am good enough. Ooh, I am powerful. I am invincible. I am strong enough. Ooh, 'cause I got confidence. My power's permanent. 'Cause I am fearless, fearless, fearless. Yes, I've got confidence. My power is limitless. 'Cause I am fearless, fearless, fearless. Yes, I've got confidence. Ooh, 'cause I got confidence. Ooh, there's a power deep inside me. I can feel it rise up in me, and I find the strength to carry on through. Thank you.
Amanda, that was beautiful and powerful and so amazing. Can we give her another round of applause? So beautiful. Thank you for that. And thank you, Aidan. This is so fun. Oh, my goodness. All right, so I also do want to take a moment to honor Martin Luther King Jr., who we're celebrating this week. And he taught us through his example about having that foundation of faith and holding that idea for something more, something better. And he called us to action. You know, as we know in Unity, it's not about knowing, it's about taking action from what we know. And it's because of his work that we are able to continue standing up. We're able to learn to stand up for others and for racial equality. And as a white woman, I'm not saying I understand it. I will never be in the same shoes of people who are dealing with that, living as a person of color in this country. But all of us can step forward and do our best to show up. And I'd like to share a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, keep moving forward. And that's from a talk he did in Washington, D.C. So that's our goal. Keep moving forward. And it fits into this talk today, that faith as foundation. You know, we all know about faith and the idea of faith, believing in and trusting. But do we understand what it does when we're in that space, when we're really in that space of faith? Now, in Unity, we teach 12 powers of man. This idea that all of us have these 12 powers available to us all the time. They're there. And we can touch into those and move into them and use them whenever we choose. And the power of faith is that power to know the truth of who we are, to know that we are divine, and to lean into that feeling. So when we're coming from that power of faith, we're coming from that knowing the truth of our strength, our resilience, the truth of who we are, the truth of who we want to be in this world. And we're going to be looking deeper into that today. So I have a quote from, from Dynamics for Living from Charles Fillmore. And it reads, "Faith is the foundation of all that man does. We should concentrate faith on the invisible, the real things, the things of spirit. How wonderful would our demonstrations be? How effective could we become in using this mighty power of spirit? We must raise our faith to the very highest in us and rest in the assurance or substance of its reality." So this brings up that question, what are we really standing on? Are we standing on a foundation of faith in our lives? Or are we stuck in fear or insecurity or doubt? We know from the Bible that all things are possible for those who believe, for those who just know the truth. I love Eric Butterworth when he was telling us what faith is. He called it consciousness-centered and universal source. I'm going to say that again. Consciousness-centered and universal source. So God is not out there, right? God's not out there superhuman that we beg for things from, or that we are praying outside of us. God is a life process. It's a process of centering and always being present to that source that is here all of the time. Eric Butterworth also said that God is a circle whose center is everywhere and whose circumference is nowhere. So everywhere you are, there's the fullness of God in that space. Wherever you are. And that's what we need to remember when we have those moments where we are feeling doubt and maybe feeling like I'm not enough, I can't do this. We center ourselves into that spiritual awareness. And we can come from that. Now, this is also our power for creation and manifestation. When we're centering ourselves in this faith of knowing, of seeing what we know is true, even when we aren't seeing it in the world. Martin Luther King Jr. held that vision of change, even when he couldn't see it in the world. And that is powerful, knowing it. This can happen, this can be true. We just have to hold it and see it and be it in the world. Right? Show up. Remember to show up. One of my favorite ideas of spirit versus individuals is the idea of the ocean. The ocean is God, right? And a drop of water has all of that the ocean has in it. So it is that full expression of the ocean, and it's an individual as well, that individual drop. And that's how it is. We have all that God is here as us right now. And it's just recognizing that and acting from faith. So it's really easy to say, let's be in faith, right? Let's say centered all the time. Got it, right? We're done. We can just move on. But we know that faith can be challenging because we're living in the world. And the world is the world, and we have experiences we aren't expecting, and we have things that come up that we would not want, we don't want to deal with, we don't want to see that, things that are painful, things that are hard, and we can't control what happens. We can control how we show up for it. So that's where this practice of getting centered really pays off. When we can start with just practicing the feeling and developing the ability to remind ourselves who we are when those doubts and those fears pop up. When we face that challenge, when we're feeling fearful, we know, oh, this is fear, this isn't faith. Right? We know that if we're feeling fearful and doubtful, that we are not connecting to that truth of who we are. We're letting those things kind of block out that truth. It's like a dimmer switch on a light, right? The more it's open, the more we see the light. But when we get caught up in the fear and the insecurity and all those beliefs, those old beliefs we have about ourselves, it just gets dimmer and dimmer. So it's remembering to turn on that light, because that light is who you are. And from that light, you make decisions from a space of love instead of fear. You can look at a situation so much more clearly from that space of love. How many of you have noticed that when you're really angry or really scared, it's impossible to figure out what to do, right? Anxiety. I went through a long time where I was having some anxiety, and the weirdest thing is when you're in anxiety, it's like your brain just can't go to what's the next step. And that was part of my learning. Breathe, center, let go of fear, remember who I am. Because it's only from that foundation of faith, that solid ground, that we can move forward and get to where we want to be, to who we truly are. So how you might see this in your life is maybe when you get a call to serve, and feeling that call, but oh my gosh, me? Why would they want me? That feeling, but knowing that, you know what, I'm going to step forward anyway. I'm going to do it. I feel the call. I know this is mine. Moving from California out here, it was funny, when I was out here, Daniel said to me, I don't think the ministry part's going to be hard for you. The hard part's going to be leaving your kids. You were so right. Oh my gosh, so right. And the whole journey up, it was like that feeling, that pull, and like, oh, that aching. But even through that, I knew that this was mine to do. And I knew I was making the right step. Anytime I would get to the point where I was like starting to doubt it, it was fear. It was, oh, what if? What if this? What if that? Anytime I'd go, but what do I feel about this journey? And I knew that this is mine to do. So saying yes, when you feel that pull to something, when you feel that passion for something, and stepping forward, even if you don't know where it's going to lead. I know that this is mine to do. I feel this. I'm standing on faith and stepping forward. Other ways it might show up is, well, every day we have opportunities, right, to center in faith. We have decisions every day that call us into that space, but like maybe stepping into a healing journey and not knowing what's going to happen. That's an opportunity to say, okay, I'm going through this. This is happening, and I believe in myself. I know that I have everything within me to get through this time. And when you hold that vision, it sets you up for such a different experience. Because you know in your heart, I'm going to get through this. I got this. So, faith as foundation is about more than what we believe. It's about what we stand on when we're in uncertain times or confusing or painful moments. Where we express from. We're not reaching out to faith, we're expressing from it and knowing that it is ours. So as we go through this week, I really want to encourage you to think about, where is my focus? Notice when you're feeling fearful or avoiding, and remind yourself that you are spirit expressing. And maybe you can't get there right away, but stay with it. Keep reminding yourself it's a practice, because in the end it'll pay off. You'll see yourself just knowing and being able to step through those moments with so much more confidence. So that's our practice this week. Let's be aware. Let's notice. Let's take time in prayer or meditation if we need to. Let's take a breath and get back to that space, knowing that we have a foundation of faith that we can step forward from. And I'd love to take this into meditation. So I'm going to invite you all just to get still, put your feet on the floor if it's comfortable. Let your body relax and just be in this moment. And I want you to think about what comes to mind when you think of faith. Does faith feel solid? Does it feel fleeting? What is faith for you? Is there an area of your life where you could use more faith? And I want you to take a moment and just see yourself standing there with that foundation of faith, knowing that you're coming from that true divine self, trusting that things are unfolding exactly as they need to, and seeing yourself strong and confident, loving, receptive. And let's take a moment just in that energy and allow yourself just to be with that faith. You are divine. You are light. And you have all that you need within you. As we move forward into our day, remember that we have the power to create what we want to see in this world, to be what we want to see in this world. And know that no matter what, we are still centered here in this light. So I invite you to come back into this space. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return, holding that energy, holding that faith, that foundation. And just thank you so much. Thank you for this time to share today. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. That was amazing. As we prepare to give, we remember that every gift we share is an act of love, a way of saying yes to the work of Spirit here at Unity in Lynnwood. Your generosity helps us create a place of belonging, peace, and transformation for all who enter. We invite you to give from the heart, knowing that as you give, you may also receive. For in God's economy, love always multiplies. Ushers, please come forward.
All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. In sweet surrender, in sweet surrender. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. In sweet surrender, in sweet surrender. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. In sweet surrender, in sweet surrender.
All right, and I invite the ushers up here once you're finished with collecting. And we're going to take a moment to bless the offering and then say our offering blessing together, which will be up on the screen in a moment. Sorry, I'm still on script. Okay. Oh, it's all good. All right, and so we bless these gifts, knowing that this is more than just financial support. This is intention. This is divine light shining on this beautiful congregation, and also giving us space to give back to the world. So with gratitude, we accept these offerings, knowing that it will go out to do so much good for this community, for this state, for this world. And so it is. So it is. Amen. Thank you. And so we're going to say our offering blessing all together. Sorry. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And we bless these gifts and send them forth to bless our community and uplift lives with open hearts. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Your gifts are much appreciated. Keeps this community going. So I have some invitations for us today. Unity in Lynnwood has small groups. Those are listed on the screen right here, so please take a look at those for a moment. We have many groups that meet here throughout the day, or throughout the week and months. So first off, I'd like to say, please join us, the Board of Trustees, for our annual financial meeting on January 25th following the service. Next up is Raise Your Consciousness of Love for a New Earth. It's a transformative series focused on healing, release, and spiritual renewal through ceremonial sound and guided practice. The first session takes place Sunday, January 25th, and the series continues over 3 sequential sessions. All are welcome, whether you are just beginning your spiritual journey or deepening your path. Temple Beth Or, the Jewish community that has been calling Unity at Lynnwood home during their building remodel, has invited our community to join them for their special Tu Bishwat, the New Year of the Trees, on February 6th, which is a Friday, at 7 p.m. This in-person evening includes a service and a reflective cedar focused on caring for our natural environment. Advanced registration is required. That is all I have for you today, so thank you.
Okay, so we're going to be closing with our statement of faith. And if you'd like to say it along with me. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the infinite, living, loving presence of God. Okay, awesome. So, and then we have, I'd like to introduce our prayer chaplains. So at every service we have prayer available for those who are having a challenge or having a joy or just want to connect. So we're going to ask our prayer chaplains to stand, and here you go. We have Amanda. Wonderful. We have a great group. Wonderful. And if you're online, please send an email to prayer@unityinlynnwood.org and include your phone number if you would like prayer. And someone will call you. It'll be from an anonymous number. So be sure to answer. And so we hope that you will also reach out for prayer if you would like some. All right, and now our closing prayer. With so much gratitude, we just say thank you, thank you, thank you for this community, for the strength of this faith, for each person who has brought together this service. It's a team effort, and we are so grateful for each of you. And thank you to everyone who is here and online, because we couldn't do this without you. So we just see all of us moving forward in faith and knowing that all is well. And so it is.
May the long time sun shine upon you, all us around you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Thanks, everybody. Have a beautiful week.